Welcome to Jeff's Changes for Life, where today we'll look at emotional maturity, part 2, how to step outside yourself. As always, this program in no way, shape, or form is a substitute for anybody that requires professional, medical, or psychological attention or treatment. Hey everyone, welcome back to Jeff's Changes for Life. If you're here, chances are you watched the first episode on emotional maturity, and I just want to say thank you. That episode really resonated with so many of you, and today we're going to take it even further. Emotional maturity isn't just about controlling your emotions, it's about understanding them, growing from them, and using them to build stronger relationships and a better life. So let's dive in. So looking back on episode 1, we wanted to encourage self-awareness, emotional regulation, and healthy emotional expression. The biggest challenge in emotional growth is that we are too inside our own emotions, too caught up in our own thoughts. What if I told you the biggest breakthrough in emotional maturity isn't just about controlling your emotions? It's about stepping outside of yourself to actually see what you're doing. Think about it. How often do we get caught up in a moment, arguing, reacting, feeling overwhelmed without ever stopping to ask, what's really happening here? What am I actually doing? So why do we struggle to see ourselves clearly? Well, number one, we identify too strongly with our thoughts and feelings. If you feel something, you assume it must be true. But feelings are not facts, they're reactions. Just because you feel offended, rejected, or angry doesn't always mean someone actually wronged you. And I'm going to staple this to something that I said in a previous episode. Remember, there's always two ways to look at everything in life. The second thing is that we tend to justify instead of observe. When we're in the middle of an argument or emotional reaction, we defend ourselves. Instead of asking, am I overreacting? We think, well, I had a reason to act this way. Justification keeps us stuck. Observation moves us forward. We fear what we might see. Taking an honest look at yourself isn't always comfortable. Remember, most prevalent human emotion is denial. Sometimes stepping outside of yourself means admitting, I was wrong, or I could have handled that better. But here's the truth. Self-awareness isn't about shame. It's about growth. So how do we shift to become an observer of our own mind? Here's how. Number one, pause before reacting, or in this case, responding. Before you respond, whether it's anger, frustration, or defensiveness, pause. Give yourself even 5 seconds to ask, what's really going on here? That one pause can change everything. Number two, watch your emotions like a scientist. Imagine you're not feeling your emotions, but studying them. Ask, why did that comment trigger me? Why do I feel the need to prove myself right? What am I really afraid of in this moment? The more you analyze and clarify your emotions, the less power they have over you. Instead of believing every thought, ask, is this thought helpful? Does it serve me? Or is it just an old pattern? Remember, the brain loves patterns. The moment you begin to challenge and stop believing every thought, you've gained control over your mind. So I'm not saying that we're fighting our thoughts, because thoughts are normal. We just don't have to believe everything that our inner voice tells us. It's important to reframe situations from a third-person view. Imagine watching yourself in a movie. How would an outsider see your actions? Would they see you as patient, defensive, compassionate, closed off? Viewing yourself from the outside gives you the clarity to change your patterns. All right, let's put it into action. Here are a few exercises to help you develop this skill. Number one, the 5-minute reflection exercise. At the end of each day, take 5 minutes to replay a conversation or situation that challenged you. Ask, how did I handle that? What emotions came up? If I watched myself from the outside, what would I see? This simple habit builds self-awareness. Number two, record yourself talking. And I know this can be a weird one because as a singer, musician, guy like that, hearing yourself back can be a tough swallow at times. The way we think we sound versus how we actually come across can be very different. Try recording yourself talking about an emotional situation, then listen back. You'll notice things you didn't before, your tone, your defensiveness, your level of self-awareness. As well, you can use the future test. Ask yourself, a year from now, will I be proud of how I handled this? Will this matter? This instantly shifts your perspective from the moment to big picture thinking. As always, and you knew there'd be a call to action, I want to challenge you this week. Catch yourself in a moment of reaction and step outside yourself. Pause, observe, and ask, what am I really doing here? Just once. Try it. Drop a comment and tell me what you noticed. What patterns did you see in yourself? And if this resonated with you, share it with someone that could use this message today. Remember, the moment you start seeing yourself clearly, everything changes. You are not your emotions. You are not your past reactions. You are the observer, and that means you can grow. I'll see you in the next episode of Jeff's Changes for Life. Today's gonna rock because we're cranking up our emotional maturity. And we've just learned the power of stepping outside of ourselves.